I'm carrying you down with me on the tripod. We're going down to do a bit of chicken coop reorganization. I just thought I'd show you what the weather was like. Windy. Very windy. So in this other hand I've got a pitchfork. So if it's a bit wobbly on the way down, you'll know why. I'm going to record it.
You said.
Talking to the camera now, not you. Going to record it so he can't have a go at me. So if you're a bit wobbly, it's because I've got you on the tripod and a pitchfork in the other hand. For me, I'm the health and safety person, and I notice how many obstacles there are in our way when we're trying to catch roosters and hens. And I sort of think one of us is going to go over. It's normally me that goes over. Not that I have for a while, but I just don't want to risk it. Mrs. Gold Brahma stayed down here today. She's free to be wherever she wants. She's in there. You see her sitting under that tree. She was moving better this morning. She's probably just laid an egg. That's a I've laid an egg, or get out of my house. Oh, somebody laying an egg. I don't know why that's floppy. Sorry, that's floppy. You're on an angle. That's better. Do you want me to share my thoughts with you?
I don't know, really.
Did you bring the cobweb brush with you?
The what?
The cobwebs. Just cobweb.
So I suppose really it's cutting the ends off. And if I take this piece out,
Yeah.
and then rejoin those,
But reduce it in width.
Yeah.
And my thoughts are, which I can do mostly, is that if we move these down, there's a lot in that, and not so much in this one. If they move down and then this moves down, that corner becomes less restrictive. And that more narrow, and all this not. That's a trip hazard, and these are trip hazards. And once I've taken it out, I'll see how much poo I can get out. Do you mind?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Don't think she cares a bit.
Noise from in the video. It's just a wheelbarrow. She's not moving, is she?
No.
It's not going to fall on her, is it? Do I need to hold it?
Well, I'm just working that out.
Okay.
If I think it will, I will aim for it not to. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're waiting your turn. Huh? There must be somewhere else you can go. Hey? So I'm talking to the camera now. I've messaged that someone on Le Bon Coin. See if I can pick up some straw. I've got shit all over my boots. See if I can pick up some straw so we can get rid of the pack under the roost. Oh, it's quite handy because having them on a roost means all their poo goes in one spot. But that's a double layer because in winter we leave it and pack on top of it because it gives off some heat. I have to send Vicky down here to do some cleaning with the cobweb brush. Oh, that's heavier than I thought. You take that board out beside you because it's only resting now on one bit of roost. Bit of a windbreak. I think she's gone broody. She's not looking like she's waiting to lay.
Yeah.
if it's at that height. Obviously shorter, but. Gonna need your saw, aren't they?
Possibly, yeah.
Shall we move this first so you don't have to keep going around it?
Where are you going to move it to? Exactly where you're standing?
Yeah. But first I need to help you lift that off. I don't think these are part of it, are they really? But
Not really, no.
that's better. That makes that corner much easier to manoeuvre in. Shall I go and get your saw? Probably can't reach it, can I?
Which saw you're thinking of?
Yeah, they're hanging up, aren't they? So
Some of them are. Most obvious one is on the end of a long extension hole.
shall I get
No. You won't know what I'm talking about.
You coming in, Ida? God, that's the other thing in here is trying to manoeuvre around these props. That's not bad, that can go over there. Go on there. Right, Mrs. Hen, I've decided that you're broody, so you're leaving now. What are you sitting on? Any eggs? There's not even any eggs in there. Come on. Whew. Well, she's in the other room now, so she can't get comfortable in there. See, that's quite dry behind there, where they've not, because they don't sit. Now when they roost, they're just on this hole, so all their poo goes underneath. So this is all quite dry straw, which is quite handy really. That would probably do. That's all dry. Bit of dry poo. There. That's a bit better. Yeah. That'll do. I think Mark will be shocked that I've done that whilst he's been away. I think my body will be shocked that I've done it as well later, but tant pis, it's got to be done right. Can I move the wheelbarrow? Yes, I can. Can I get it over there to the composting area? Probably not. Whew, I'll let Mark do that bit. God, that's pleasing. We tried to make a more comfortable roosting area for the cockerel because he comes in this corner. I put a nice log here. Well, he'd have to be facing inwards, wouldn't he, if he was sitting on it? Okay, I've done that. I've taken her out because I decided she was broody, and she was. There's no egg there. And that is why. Whew. What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? What's going on? You can close out. Oh, bark, 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 bark. So I've shut them all in there for now. And then later, when we're finished, I'll open this door so they can come and go. And maybe we'll, yeah, and then we'll come down and give the anti-inflammatory medicine later. I think the injection this morning went a little better. Do you want me to hold anything?
No.
Do you want any help from the team?
Have you dug this out?
Yeah,
Oh.
the whole barrow out there.
Oh.
Well, I thought you'd be impressed.
I am. Just in the midst of it all at the moment.
It's all very light there now. It's quite surprising how much there is still viable. So yeah, we stood him on the potting table because I think where Mark's been holding him when I'm trying to inject him, it's pulling his skin tight. So we stood him on the potting table and I managed, but it's not easy. Not easy to find somewhere to put the needle. And Mrs. Brahma was walking a little better, although she's still seated out there. She's ostracised herself, I think. I think I've just got enough Metacam for the two of them. Are you on the lean again? We've talked about this. Oh, it's much better in that corner already. pleased, aren't you, that I got you to do this?
Oh yes.
Speak up.
Oh yes.
It's exactly what you wanted to do.
Oh yes.
We're pleased that's going. Is that going?
I don't know yet.
As long as you take that bit off, it can go. Or stay.
So that's quite good for having it stabilised.
Yeah. It's just when it all comes drifting down, it destabilises me. I'm going out the way. Are you alright, Mrs. Sheep? Are you locked in? I've been watching other channels who have bought new hen coops. Hen coops you can buy online or buy in the shops. And I can remember back when we had our first hen coop in Devon, and roosting bars were pieces of, what would you call it, 1x1? Not 2x2. Probably 1x1.
2x1.
2x1. But they were squared off. And one of my old poultry forum colleagues who's no longer with us, Eric, pointed out to me that it's really important that they have rounded off roosting bars, because that replicates what they would have used when they, back when they were roosting in trees in the wild. So they can lock their claws, lock their feet round a round bar. And the other thing with the squared off bar is it affects their breastbone. So if anybody's got square roosting bars and you pick up your chickens, you'll feel the breastbone is being, I suppose, a bit deformed by the squareness of the roost. So that's why Mark's using branches from the garden. And as you can see, they've been there a long time and remade and redone and reused. But it's much more comfortable for them. And I think he's putting that last one down so they can climb up easily, because they're heavy birds. They need to be able to climb a bit rather than jump. But it's been a bit saggy for a long time. You see all four of them sitting on it, and it droops a bit in the middle, so that looks far stronger. It's nice having the cuckoo close by. I've been hearing it for days, but it's always been really over in the distance. It's nice to hear it so close, even though it's a naughty bird. Take these out now, they've got this requirement.
Yeah. Do it?
Yeah, it's good. Very happy not to have stuff sticking out. What do you think, Ida? Does it suit you? Is it good enough? Hmm? job. We take this out so I don't poke my eye in it when I go down to get eggs.
Oh, right, you stick your head in there.
Yeah, sometimes. When I don't think there's a stick in there.
And you forget to use the
Don't expect there
special
to be.
tool I created for
Huh?
picking up eggs.
Come on.
When you forget to use a special tool I created.
Special tool.
Yeah.
I know, I do. But when they're just that far forward, I just reach in. And there's another job first of all. You need to empty that wheelbarrow, which I can't empty. Oh, and that pitchfork. Phew.
Pitchfork as well, Sam.
Huh?
Where's the pitchfork?
There, I'll fetch it in a bit. Good job. You can say goodbye now.
Goodbye now.